What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about what my no money spent players need to be doing right now. Obviously, you guys should know after the MCS is all done, which, congratulations to Henry and anybody that watched. It was actually an unbelievable MCS, one of the best I've seen. They're going to be dropping the ultimate kickoff promo, and a lot of you guys are wondering, okay, gee, how are we going to flip these coins? You can see I jumped up 1 million coins since yesterday. A lot of that I'm going to be showing you guys in future videos about how to get rid of players. I knew Micah Parsons was coming, so I completely revamped my team. Promo to promo, you're going to have to know when to actually do that stuff. If you don't understand what's going on, you haven't been watching the videos. I've been giving you guys like step-by-step protocols on what to do and how to get it done. So we're going to jump into this right now because one of the interesting things about this Ultimate Kickoff promo, the champions are going to be able to be obtained with any 85 to 86. I believe that that's what they updated it to. And when I say an 85 to 86 from any program, that means it doesn't really matter what's going on. It's any 85 to 86, and that's just ultimately what it is. So what that means is the champions like Juju Smith-Schuster, Stephon Gilmore, a lot of the guys that were released, I don't know if we really care about, the D tackle and Javon Hargrave or whatever, but those 88s that are going to be dropping, you can actually get them by investing in 84 to 85s. Now, the players weren't as exciting as we would like, but it doesn't really matter. These prices are about to skyrocket for the 85 to 86s. Now, notice what I'm doing because it's different from the 84 to 85s that we were doing in the previous sets. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the set right now, and I'm going to show you guys the examples of what I'm talking about. So look, the team of the week, right? This early preseason team of the week, all these cards, in my opinion, are only useful for training. Like most of these cards are not fast, they don't have the speed, they don't have a lot of things that are going on, so you don't really need to do much with those things. All right? When we go to other promos, right, it's not the AKA, it's the Campus Heroes. This was one of the promos where it was any 84 to 85. So right now, these cards are going for about, I would say like 300K. If you guys went and checked the auction house, most of the Campus Heroes are relatively cheap. We can actually check right now just to let you guys see what's going on, because a ton of you guys made a lot of coins based on my other coin videos where I was telling you, invest in those 84 to 85s because they go into these sets and people are going to complete them. Now, one of the things that EA Sports made a huge mistake with is not giving people back stuff. I know you guys are aware of that. They have like an icon that shows repeatable. Like, look, $295 for that right there. Before, when they first dropped, he was going for 400, 500K. So everything is starting to drop right now. But I'm going to go back to what I was saying as far as like the sets go. You see that little arrow, the reversible arrow, items returned upon completion? I think EA just has that glitch with everything, because usually with a lot of these sets, the reason that they urged us to do them was because they gave us back like some BNDs or some kind of thing where we could get training. Haven't seen that yet. All right, we haven't seen that, but I can expect that to be happening probably with Most Feared, the Harvest promo, or definitely, Zero Chill. Like, they're going to have to fix this, because you can't have the logo that says that items are going to be returned upon completion and only give us the one item. Although in the writing, it does tell you that all you get is that card back. So they can always say, look, just read it. And I always urge you guys to always read what it's saying. But, a couple of my viewers brought it to my attention, like, why is it giving us that icon that shows that items are returned upon completion? If it was just one item, it should say item. People start to be like real skeptics and look at it like, what is that? And we're very used to EA taking us from the back, so it's very difficult to kind of understand what they're actually doing. But now, because the Campus Heroes are like that, right, and we've seen the prices decline, the Ultimate Kickoff is going to be a whole different situation. All right, this is what's going to happen with it, right? The 85 overall players and the 86 overall players are going to raise in price. Now, one of the things that I really, really don't like right now is the fact that EA has not been updating these packs right here, right? This was a great gamble when we were doing the Campus Heroes early on because they're so low. You know what I'm saying? But now when you gamble with this and you get an 84 instead of an 85, you're not going to obviously make as many coins. And then you got to look at the price per 82. So this is something that you guys have to do right now. You can either invest in the 82s and take the risk with this and try to pull an 85, or you can just try to sell the 82s. So let's go take a look at what the 82s are actually going for. We're going to go back over to the auction house and we're going to check to see what's happening, because these are the things that make a lot of coins and people don't pay attention to it. And it's like, yeah, whatever, I'll just go buy it. No, why are you buying stuff that you don't need to buy? There's really no reason to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't have to pay for something, why are you paying for it? If they want to give you stuff and you have items in your binder that can actually help you get these things done, just go ahead and do that. Now look, the 82s are 21K, right? So when you do the math, the 84 to 85 has to make sense because it requires so many of them. So you don't want to go ahead and just be like, all right, you know what, G, I'm going to do whatever I want. I don't care. No, we don't do that here. It has to make sense. All right. So when you see how many you need 4 of them and they're going for 21K. So that's about, let's just say 80K. We're going to round it off to about 80K, right? If you pull an 84, all right, if you get an 84, let's check the prices of the 84 because this is how no money spent players survive. Like, this is not something where, oh yeah, I can just go ahead and take the day off on this one. Nah, bro, you got to know what's going on or you're going to be done. So let's jump over to the 84s really quick. So the 84s are going to net you about 10K under if you get an 84, right? When you start to get to the 85s, it looks like, you know, it jumps up to about the amount that you would net. But you got to remember, there's different versions of the 85s you can get. And some 85s are going to go for more. Now, it all depends. Like this guy. This card sucks. And I actually tweeted that out because I don't know why they released him with such little, like that kick power is so nasty. But one of the things that some of you guys pointed out was like, yo, G, his kick accuracy is high. So what happens is even without like the kicking chems, if you don't use any kicking chems, your meter is going to still move slower. And I can verify that that's true. The higher the kick accuracy, the slower your meter will move, even without, you know, all the other attributes that the kickers get. It actually does make sense, but that kick power is too low. So, you know, if you get out of field goal range at like the 40, you know, what are we doing here? So this card actually sucks, but his price was going, you know, pretty decently. It's been at a decent price because those are the most recent promos. All right. So this is what you have to do. The 82s are easily built, right? So like even with Darius Slay, I'm not sure if I sold his card yesterday for about 85. I don't know. Let me just check that real quick while we're taking a look. Because like I said, there's a lot of benefits depending on the 85 you get. See, he's 89. That's his true price, around 89. Cause I sold him for like 85 yesterday once I got him. You have to like kind of know which player is what. Not all 85s are the same. So a lot of you guys doing this method right now before the team, you know, before the actual ultimate kickoff drops, you're going to pull higher 85 overalls. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to change a lot of what you're trying to do because like I said, if you put, let's say you pull him, he's almost the tight end for the, he's currently on the Broncos, but he has an Eagles chem right there. If you pull him, he's one of the better tight ends at 6'5" and 85 speed, right? So if you actually pull this card right now, you're going to make out with just those 82s. You see what I'm saying? And you'll be able to make a profit. But remember, we are grinding from the bottom all the way up to make those 82. So we're using the gold cards that we already have. I'm not saying to buy any gold, you know, any other type of card like that. This is very, very important that you guys have to understand that. It is something that you guys really need to kind of, you know, get under control. But this is the situation that people need to kind of figure out. All right. This is something that I have to make sure everybody understands. So once we go ahead and get this done, people are going to need to understand these situations. All right. Go ahead and grind out what you need to do. Okay. You need to make sure at this particular situation right now that what you're investing in makes sense. All right. It has to be able to make sense. All right. So look, now that I've shown you all that, right? When you look at the way my team is set up, keep in mind, I'm going to be breaking down more things for you guys as we go along. All right. With the way that everything is set up. Micah Parsons is now on the team. Okay, we were able to get him successfully from the Twitch drops. I'm going to be explaining to you guys what we did with this situation to make more coins because we got rid of other players because he's going to actually take over for a lot of players that we purchased. That's another thing you guys can actually do too, is get rid of some of the cards you already have, break them down into lower level players and then move forward with that as far as making coins as well. So keep all of that in mind as you guys start to get these 82s. I told you it's going to make it's going to make you guys a lot of coins, but you have to know exactly when to strike. And that's what we're planning on right now. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. Stay well, stay blessed. Until next time. One love, y'all.